Jesse Knoll.
I thank the Leader very much for the business and welcome all colleagues back to the House. I'm sure the whole House will want to join me in congratulating His Majesty the King, not only on the gracious speech yesterday, but on his glorious triumph in the United States of America, and in particular of reminding our American cousins of the joy, not of monarchy, which they know well enough from recent experience and over the years, but of a genuinely constitutional monarchy. The House will know of my obsession with building Enmite, our new university in Hereford. I hope colleagues across the House will join me in celebrating its second graduation ceremony last Saturday. Its flagship degree was recently accredited for chartered certification by the prestigious Institution of Engineering and Technology, making its graduates, in that sense, holders of degrees the equal of those to be found at Oxbridge or the Russell Group. Its latest crop of graduates has gone on to companies including Airbus, Hitachi, Energy and GKN, and there is huge interest from applicants in its new bachelor's and master's degree in autonomous robotics and drones technologies, which start in September. So, if I may be excused a pun for an engineering institution, Enmite is really starting to motor. I would strongly encourage any members who might be interested and wish to know more to drop me a line, because this is a potential route to local economic growth, which I think is of great potential significance. It's fair to say, Mr. Speaker, that we've known quieter weeks than the couple since we last convened. What have we discovered during that period? A previously undisclosed gift of £5 million from a foreign cryptocurrency donor to the leader of Reform UK is now being investigated by the Parliamentary Commissioner for Standards and is, we are reassured, entirely unrelated to the honourable member's recent interest in investing in Bitcoin. The leader of the Green Party, Zach Polanski, has admitted that he failed to pay council tax, was not in fact a spokesman for the Red Cross, and was never a full member of the National Council for Hypnotherapy, something which I'm sure will come as a great relief to women across the country. He must be an acute embarrassment to my neighbour, the member for North Herefordshire, and we thank her for her resilience. All of which news will come as a surprise to precisely no one. Of course, lest we forget, nearly 100 Labour members of Parliament, including 4 ministers, have gone public now with their opposition to the Prime Minister remaining in office. 3 cabinet ministers have called on him to set a public timetable for his departure. Few, if any, Labour MPs believe that the Prime Minister will lead them into the next election. Mr. Speaker, you'll be aware, I'm sure, of that famous line, "The boy stood on the burning deck whence all but he had fled." It may be that the Leader of the House is the last person to occupy that position, Mr. Speaker, of standing on the burning deck when all but he has fled. But others are fleeing, and it's astonishing that Buckingham Palace had reportedly been forced to ask whether the King's speech was in fact really going ahead. Even now, I notice the slight sparsity of members, actually on all sides of the House, in this earlier sitting. The Secretary of State for Health is widely reported to be preparing a bid for the leadership of the Labour Party. King Lear asks in his bewilderment, "Who is it that can tell me who I am?" So it is with the Prime Minister. He does not know, and nor, it seems, does anyone around him. Amid all this Westminster madness, it falls to me, if I may, to insert a nugget of something that actually affects every member of this House in their own constituency, a matter of great local importance. The House will know that the Construction Industry Training Board is meant to be the guardian of construction skills in this country, funded by a statutory levy on the industry itself. But employer confidence is rapidly being eroded by the CITB's recent behaviour, and Ofsted requires improvement judgment. The farmer reviews call for a fundamental reset, poor communications with levy payers, and a rarely updated website, a slow, cumbersome booking system, all point in the same direction. At the same time, firms report duplication, delay, and poor value for money. For some courses, forklift training, for example, the CITB route can cost more than twice as much as the non-CITB route, take considerably longer, yet lead to precisely the same qualification. Many of these courses are not optional. Small construction firms must keep up with industry standards and legal health and safety requirements. They need a system that is fast, clear and good value, not one that makes compliance harder, especially for small and medium-sized enterprises that are so crucial to our economy. Meanwhile, the levy is a tax in all but name which must be paid regardless of the services offered, and the CITB has expenditures of nearly £300 million, but gives less than half of that away in grants, while its wage bill and headcount steadily rise. So I would be very grateful if the leader could ask the relevant ministers to write to me explaining how they intend to restore employer confidence, particularly amongst small construction companies in the CITB, improve course access and value for money, and reform an organisation that appears to be losing its way.